Hi everyone and welcome to a new video, and today I want to show you what's in the bag, and that's my TV setup. I finally finished building up my living room shelf and organized everything, and I think it's the perfect opportunity to show you how I organize my consoles, my games and everything, and have my little gaming nerdy spot in the heart of my place that I own. No, not own, rent, but yeah. And yeah, let's jump into it. So this is my living room area. This is my new TV shelf. It's IKEA, of course. It's the Besto system. Besto, I don't know how to pronounce Swedish, but yeah, I think it's called like this, even though it looks like an A in the end. And there you can see a little of my green table chalk wall that I can write on with chalk. Yeah, my chalkboard wall. But we are concentrating on this pretty thing here. And yeah, let's go get closer and I can show you some details. Of course, first things first, that's my TV. It's an Philips Aurea, I think. Aurea, how you want to call it. Sounds like Oreo. Oh, now I'm craving cookies. And it's quite old. I think it's 7 or 8 years old. But I really love this Ambilight frame that it has. So that's not only Ambilight in the back of the wall, but also Ambilight in the front, and I think they discontinued this line. But yeah, and I won this TV back then, like in 2009 or so. It cost like 4,000 euros. It was so expensive, and I won it by eating German Hanuta and Duplo. I don't know whether you know it, but yeah, and they had a competition in there, and you could win something, and they had a giveaway, and I won this TV perfectly at the start of my studies. So all through my studies I had a pretty nice TV. Now it's quite old-fashioned. It's really thick. As you can see, it's out of date and quite heavy, but still doing the job super fine, and I love the frame. So yeah, that's my little baby. And of course some Zelda scenes for you in the background. So talking about Zelda, on the left I have my Switch dock and my Switch docked in. I had to replace or reattach the Joy-Cons because I could not have a background here, so I could not have it in the dock without them detached. I could have had it in the dock, but then you would not see this beautiful scenery but the Joy-Con connection screen, so yeah. That's why I detached them, but of course usually when it's in the dock they are attached to it. My little Switch baby. And there's a Murano glass yeah, light where I put, or it's a glass and I put some fairy lights in or something else, a candle in the evening to have some romantic atmosphere. It's super nice. And there are my two amiibos, the only two ones I own. My Wind Waker Link. I love him so much, my Toon Link. Wind Waker is still my favorite Zelda game, even with Breath of the Wild, I have to be honest. And there's my little pretty Zelda. Was lucky to get her, but got her right away when getting the Switch. So yeah, I'm craving the Guardian, and I'm really thinking, why didn't I get the Guardian, because it looks so cool. But I'm happy with the Zelda one. Next to it there is my Wii U, and I have a lot of Wii U games, and it's still loved, and yeah, one of my dearest consoles, and so yeah, it still has a place here and is often used. The Wii U gamepad is on the other side of the shelf, so I have it here, and my Peach and Mario plushies are behind it. Yeah, and a little treasure chest from Zelda. That doesn't make that nice noises anymore because the battery is empty. It sounds really bad, but I still like it. I love it. Yeah, that's all you can get out of it. Really have to change the battery. And the autofocus is killing me today. And next to that there's my newest addition to the family, my brand new PS4, and I have not used it that much yet. I'm a little sorry for that, and I have only one game, Horizon Zero Dawn. But I also use it as a Blu-ray player now. I threw out my old Blu-ray player or gave it to a friend, and so it has a double function, but I'm really planning on getting some more games after I finished this huge, massive game over there. Of course, there's still a sensor bar for my Wii U, and beneath it, as you can see, I have some shelves where I put stuff on that I need. This is my case for my Switch, and also the grip for my Joy-Cons that I never use. I really enjoy playing with them separately when I detach them from the Switch. There's my DS Lite. It's not, it's an old DS Lite, but it's not my old DS Lite. I got it used from eBay to play some Game Boy Advance games, because back here there's my Game Boy Advance that I also got from eBay, and boy, I did not know how dark those displays are. So I could not bear playing on that. So I got a DS Lite because you can play some Game Boy Advance games on that too. And there is a little case with my 3DS in it, my red original 3DS. I'm still playing on that and it's working perfectly fine. The only game I'm missing is Xenoblade, because that's exclusive to new 3DSs, but yeah, what can you do? And there is my game collection inside of that as well, which I have an extra video for, so I'll post it right here if you want to see my 3DS game collection. There are some remote controls. This one's for my Amazon Fire Stick, because that's no smart TV, so I have to get such an addition. And a remote control for the TV, and my old, quite slow tablet that I never use, but I still have it, and I put it there to maybe use it even more a little. It was also free. I got it with a bank account I opened. Yeah. So back there, there's some stuff, some random stuff, but let's focus on the front. There are my two PS4 controllers. I got them in a set with the PS4, so there were two controllers inside, Horizon Zero Dawn and the PS4 with 1 terabyte for like 280 euros. Really, really good offer. I'm super happy for that. And yeah, like it, love it a lot. But to be honest, mostly only use one controller for Horizon Zero Dawn. Then there's my NES Classic, or as it's called in Europe, NES Mini. Super happy to have that, and it's not attached to TV because I take it out and play with it on the couch. I have a really long HDMI cable, so I can take it to the couch and play it like this. And there are my Wiimotes and some nail polish and stuff. But all my Wiimotes, that's the original one I got with my first Wii. That is not here anymore. I have it, it's at my parents' place. But I got it during my studies, so it's just at my parents' place because I took it there over Christmas or so to play some games. Then there's my Zelda one from the collector's edition from Skyward Sword. This one looks like it's original, but it's actually a knockoff from eBay, which I found out the moment it was delivered, but it's still working, it's still functioning. And I got a good offer for this Toad one. Toad is my favorite Mario character, Toad and Yoshi. Back when I started playing, I loved Peach, especially with Mario Kart. I love Baby Peach, but now I'm all over Toad. Oh, he's the cutest. So I got the Toad Wiimote. And yeah, with 4 of them, I'm quite satisfied and happy. So let's take a look at the drawers, and that's like the most chaotic one. Please don't hurt me, because it's so many cables and it's so chaotic. There are my nunchucks in this little box, and some loading cables for the DS, for the DS Lite, and the 3DS cable is in there as well. Some cleaning stuff to get the dust off, and here is my HDMI cable, my really long LAN cable for streaming that I don't only use. I haven't used it yet, but I got it because I want to increase the stream rates I have. And there's my Elgato that I haven't used quite that much as well, and some random other stuff beneath it in a box, but let's just close it. Don't look at it, it's not good. And to the left, there are my games on the first shelf. All my Wii and Wii U games, they are not sorted by Wii or Wii U, they are sorted by topics. So it starts with Wii and Wii Fit and stuff like that. Then Super Mario, it starts here. Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Brothers, Mario Kart and stuff like that. Then we go to Zelda, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD, still sealed, haven't played it. Then there's some Mario and Sonic. To be honest, this should be going in here, it's out of order. How could that happen? And I got that in London because I went to the Olympic Games in London, and that's why there's a £1 price on there. Yeah, that was an awesome awesome time, awesome trip. Then all my Just Dance games, you know, I dig some Just Dance, I love it. I have all of them, and I love it so much. Yeah, it's one of my favorite gaming series, and I just love dancing, I love music. I know a lot of gamers don't like those games and don't take them serious. I can understand that, it's not a classic game, it's more like party gaming, but yeah, still love them. And then there's Sing Party and Splatoon! Yeah, I love Splatoon so much. I'm so looking forward to Splatoon 2. Yeah. There are the boxes for my 3DS games, not all of them, just a few, but the games are in the case. There's a little box, a metal box with some GBA games. I think that's not the best way to store them, but yeah. And there's my favorite one, the Minish Cap, Zelda, yeah. But I haven't played a lot of them, so got them with the Game Boy Advance. Did I say Game Boy Advance games? If not, I meant Game Boy Advance games. And there's my Switch games. I have only 2 in the cases, one to Switch and The Legend of Zelda. I don't have Mario Kart 8 yet, and I'm not planning on getting it quite soon because I haven't even unlocked all of the courses in Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, because I love Mario Kart as a party game, but not as a game I play on my own when I'm alone. And yeah, so I'm still sticking to the Wii U version. And there's my only PS4 game, Horizon Zero Dawn, and some old CDs. One of my first CDs. Oh yeah, Britney. I don't have a CD player here, but I love them so much that I just want to have it in my area, in my space. And then there's some random DVDs from I guess those are sports DVDs from a sports magazine that I had a subscription for during my studies. Had no effect, never used them, but they're still here, so maybe I use them one day. And down here there's my DVDs. Don't want to go in too much detail on my Blu-rays and DVDs. Yes, there's some Twilight, sorry, had that phase, sorry. Read all the books though, not only the movies, sorry. But also my favorite chick flicks. But here's like more my indie area, 500 Days of Summer, my favorite movie of all time. I love it so much. The Help, Garden State, Juno, Cinderella. No, that's not in order. Cinderella has to go to her Disney princess friends. And it's only the first row. There's still a lot in the back, but in the front there's the Blu-rays, and there's a lot more, and also my Disney DVDs. And down here there's some cables, randomly. That's not ideal. I need to find another place for that, but yeah. Until then it's still there. So let's close that. Under here you can spot my Wii U Fit board. Haven't used it in ages, but still want to keep it in my living room area. Maybe I'll try it out later this day. Yeah, and in here that's just random stuff that's not really interesting. Candles, vases, batteries, keys, stuff like that. Not interesting for you. A lot of the other ones are still empty, but I want to put like sweets in there and some blankets and my glasses back there. But maybe you're interested in my books. That's not all of my books, that's just what I had. Here in Frankfurt I had some limited space because I had only a room, and those are not all of my books, but I'm planning to get more from my parents' place the next time. And yeah, I have a weird mixture of yeah, really chick books, love romantic stories, but also some dystopy stories. Yeah, that's what I like as well. And yeah, not too interesting. A lot of language course books and travel guides. I love traveling. Some audiobooks, some really good ones. And there's more girly books, but also not only girly books. It's a weird mixture. I have a really weird taste, I think. And yeah, down here there's some textbooks, or like not non-fiction books, I would say. Except for that, that's one one of my favorite books of all time. That's my childhood. My childhood fairy tale book with the big pictures, with the classic fairy tale stories. I love it. I love it so much. It brings back so many memories. And when I was a small kid, my mother was reading out of it for me, and I was reading it myself. And it's like the really old German versions of those fairy tales, not like the Disney versions. There are some really cruel ones, and that's like my favorite fairy tale of all time. The Gänsemarkt. I don't know what's it called in English, but yeah. And there's my Kindle, yeah, next to the books, so I can grab it anytime I want. So that was this little tour of my gaming setup and TV setup and living room setup. I hope it was interesting for you. Please leave me some feedback in the comments. I'm really happy to know what games you like as well, or what books you like, and how you organize your gaming area. If you also posted some videos, please feel free to link them down below. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye!